see y'all. Look at that.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good.
That looking good.
Go ahead on,
Yeah.
Staar. Hey y'all.
Welcome back to my channel. I'm Staar.
And I'm Deborah Ann Bartlett.
This is my mommy.
And this is my special blessing, Staar.
We say that every single video, but I am so happy to have my mommy do these videos with me. You guys, we have been on diets together and off diets together,
Yes.
and on diets together and off diets together, okay? And so it's so much fun to be able to have an accountability partner, and especially your mother, to be able to do this with. There's nobody better to be able to lose weight with than you, mommy.
Oh, thank you, Staar. Just thankful for the opportunity.
Yes. And so you guys, if you are new here, we have been following a whole food plant-based diet called the Starch Solution. And basically it's a high carb, low fat diet, you guys, and you eat a whole bunch of potatoes and a whole bunch of whole food plant-based delicious food that's healthy for you, okay? Well, me and mommy, we like to eat some sweets, okay?
Yeah, we like our sweets.
And so we started this thing on Sundays called Sweet Tooth Sunday. And so every single Sunday, we are going to be bringing you guys some delicious sweets. And so this week, I said, Mommy, let's make some Rice Krispie treats. And she's like, Staar, everybody knows how to make Rice Krispie treats. She said, we're going to not just make Rice Krispie treats. We're going to do even better than that. So she decided to make some delicious s'mores, you guys. And not only are we making s'mores, but we're making our own graham crackers. So
Right.
it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be delicious. I can't wait to eat
Yes.
some. And you guys see our autism awareness apparel. I'm so excited. This is our
Representing.
Yes, this is our clothing line. It's called Autism Awareness Apparel by Starfields, and I'm so excited because you guys know that my son Gaby Baby has severe autism. Not the kind of autism that, you know, sits there and plays his iPad all day, but the kind that, you know, we got to do almost everything. He needs total assistance, and so we are so thankful.
24-hour.
24-hour care, y'all. So we stay busy over here. But you know, when we used to go out to eat at restaurants, people would always stare at us when he would go in the restaurant and scream to the top of his lungs. So you know what? I said, I'm going to create some clothes that can kind of talk for us, okay?
Right.
And you guys have been so supportive out there with your
Yes.
comments, and even sharing with me that you have family members that have autism, or you might even have a child yourself that has autism. And we love just sharing our autism journey with you guys as well, so you guys can just have a little bit of insight of what it's really like having a child with special needs. If you guys do like these dresses that me and mommy have on, we have them in the leggings, we have them in the shirts, and of course we have them in the dresses, okay? And they are on our website, but also they are available on Amazon. So just look for Autism Awareness Apparel by Starfields. So after all that, let's get to making these delicious s'mores. Now, these are not going to be 100% fat-free, but they're just going to have very, very little fat. We want to put a little bit of vegan chocolate chips in there. We're going to be using some vegan chocolate chips right here, and I found these at Target, I believe. And they do have 6 grams of fat per tablespoon. I think we're going to use about 2 tablespoons, but I do believe that this is going to make about 12 to 18 little Rice Krispies. So we'll see.
We'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll let you know
as
exactly.
we go.
Yeah, we'll let you know exactly how much fat is in there, because, you know, we're really mindful about keeping our desserts high carb and low fat, because that's what we're following. And I can tell a big difference since I'm not eating as much fat. I feel like I'm starting to tone up now a little bit more, and my gut's not hanging all the way over like it used to hang. You know, 20 pounds off really does make a difference, you guys. And so I can definitely feel the difference. Our goal is to keep our recipes very low fat so that we can still enjoy sweet treats and not feel guilty about eating them. And ever since I've started this Starch Solution, I know both me and mommy, we can eat condemnation free, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
It feels so good to be able to be free.
It does.
Oh my gosh, I've been enjoying so much pasta, so many pitas, and so many bagels, and just stuff that I never ever thought I would be able to eat and enjoy. I am so loving this. This is a great, what's the right word?
Celebration. Freeing.
Yeah, we feel liberated. We feel liberated over here, you guys, enjoying everything, especially from coming from a low carb diet for most of my life, for most of my adult life, always thinking that carbs were bad, to be able to eat all these potatoes. So anyway, we're going to try to keep our desserts very low fat so that we can stay on track, because that's what we're tracking, is our fat. And I will make sure I put all of the ingredients in my Fitness Pal, so it will give us an accurate description of how much fat is in each s'mores. Okay, so yeah,
with all that being said, are y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
All right. Alrighty, guys, so first we're gonna make our crust, which is gonna be like a graham cracker, and we're gonna make enough to have a graham cracker layer on the bottom and on top. But before we start making our crust, I want to show you guys some of the substitutions that we made. So one of the substitutions that we made for our crust is, instead of using butter, we're using some applesauce. Okay, so we are gonna be using applesauce. And the other substitution that we made, instead of using honey, we're using some maple syrup. Okay, so those are a couple of the substitutions that you will see for our crust. The other substitution that you'll actually see when we get ready to melt our marshmallows, we're using banana instead of butter for the Rice Krispies to mix in with. Okay, now we chose to use banana because banana is just a little bit thicker than the applesauce, and so these were actually frozen. I'm just letting them sit out and get to room temperature. Y'all know I be eating them in my nice cream, okay? But today I don't have any regular bananas sitting out, so I had to unfreeze the bag. So we're gonna use about 3/4 cup in our, when we get ready to melt our butter substitute and put it with our marshmallows, okay? So this is gonna be for a little bit later. So we're gonna go ahead and get started and start to throw in our dry ingredients like we do every single time. And we're gonna start off with 2 cups of whole wheat flour. Alrighty, so we're putting that in. If you guys like this little bowl, I picked it up at IKEA the other day. It's called a Trig, T-R-Y-G-G. I think it was only like $2.79 or something like that. So this is a great mixing bowl option if you're in need of one. Just thought I'd share, okay? Not sponsored, but one day. All right, so 2 cups of whole wheat flour. We're gonna use 1 cup of a light brown sugar, or brown sugar, whatever kind you have, dark or light, don't really matter. All right, we're gonna use 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. We're gonna use 3/4 teaspoon of salt. And we're gonna use 1 teaspoon of baking soda, okay? So those are all of our dry ingredients. Mommy's gonna mixy all that up real quick, and then we'll go ahead and add our wet ingredients. So we're gonna go ahead and add 7 tablespoons of applesauce. We're gonna add 3 tablespoons of plant milk, and I just use some vanilla almond milk. And then we're gonna go ahead and add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And we're gonna go ahead and add our fake honey, which is 1/3 cup of maple syrup, okay? You guys, I be loving me some maple syrup. I get my maple syrup from Aldi most of the time because they have the best price on maple syrup, but I also love to get some from Trader Joe's. They have this Vermont maple syrup, which is so good. So I always love to try different maple syrup anytime I can, just to see if it has a different flavor. I'm telling you, it's so freeing being able to eat all of these delicious sweets and treats all of the time and not feeling like you're gonna gain weight. And that was my biggest fear when we started the Starch Solution, was thinking, oh my God, I'm eating a carb, I'm gonna gain weight. And you guys, even though I haven't lost like 50 pounds yet, I am so not hard on myself, because guess what? I am actually losing weight and feeling great and enjoying my life. Like, this took all of the pressure off, you know, took all of the guilt away. it's just so freeing. That's the perfect word to be able to eat food and not always feel like you can't eat. And actually, I don't miss meat at all. Actually, I feel so great. And when I went to the doctor, all of my lab results were really great. My cholesterol was great. My blood pressure is great. My everything is great. The only thing that I need to do is just get a little bit more iron in my system, but I've always been borderline anemic anyway. And so I just have to make sure I focus on getting a little bit more iron. But all my other levels and everything were amazing. And I know that wouldn't have been happening if I was eating all that fat, all them greasy, cheesy nachos and all the stuff that I was eating. So, putting coconut oil on everything. I mean, I was coconut oil and spinach. I remember just drowning the spinach in the coconut oil. So, how does that consistency feel, Mommy?
Feels like it's pretty good.
Feels pretty good. Do you think we need to add any more?
We're gonna have to add just a little flour, as we roll it.
Okay.
Roll it out, but it feels pretty good.
Feels pretty good.
Nice and light. It doesn't feel thick or heavy.
Good. All right.
Yeah. That's a good sign.
There she goes. She's a mixin'. We're going to repeat the same exact process. Get both of these graham cracker crusts in the oven, and then we will come back to make the Rice Krispies. If you guys like this video so far, make sure you go ahead and give us a big thumbs up. Sweet Tooth Sunday.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, now back to the video. Hey guys, so both of those are in the oven cooking. You guys, I want to tell you a couple key things. The first one, we did not put parchment paper on because that's going to be the bottom of our crust. But the second one, we put parchment paper on. So make sure you use some type of parchment paper so it doesn't stick, because that's going to be our top crust, and then we didn't want it to stick to the bottom of the pan, okay? I love Sweet Tooth Sunday, y'all. I look forward to it all week because I'm like, what are we going to make to eat this week? Sweet, okay? So our takeaways was, number one, make sure you put some parchment paper for your second one. So what would be your takeaways, Mommy?
Okay, my takeaway would be, since we didn't let our batter get firm for about an hour or so before we rolled it, we just got the dough floured down on each side, and then we put it in the pan and just smashed it out and just rolled it out inside
the pan.
That
was much easier than rolling it, and then it still had to pick it back up and then try to
because it wasn't holding together like we wanted it to.
Yeah, and that's probably because we didn't let it sit an hour. But y'all know we ain't got time for that because we're ready to eat. So
we want our sweet treat.
We're ready for a sweet treat. I love it. I love Sweet Tooth Sunday. This is like gonna be a tradition, okay? So our past Sweet Tooth Sundays, in case you guys have missed them, we made a cherry pie pita.
Yes.
Oh, that was so delicious.
Excellent.
It was so good. And what else have we made? We made the
raisin cookies. Oatmeal raisin cookies.
Oatmeal raisin cookies. We made those last week, and then the week before we made what did we make? I can't remember. Those cinnamon crunch bagels. Taste just like Panera.
Yes.
And I promise you, I bought 3 packs of bagels since then.
Yes.
The whole house is going crazy over them.
Gabriel, the bagel queen.
Gabriel comes up to me with the bagels like, I want a bagel. And so
the whole house loves them.
Yeah, everybody loves them. They're so good, you guys. Only 1.5 grams of fat. And I love to eat a bagel with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. It's just makes me feel good. Makes me happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Comforting.
Yes, it is. I'm going to create a whole playlist for Sweet Tooth Sunday, so make sure you guys go and check some of those out if you have a sweet tooth like we do. But we're loving Sweet Tooth Sunday. And I think one of the things I learned so far on Sweet Tooth Sunday was the vanilla water. that is a game changer.
Thank you, Staar.
Yeah. Thank you, Mommy. I was like, how much vanilla do we put in here? And she was like, just put enough in there till it gets brown, okay? And so we mix a little bit of vanilla in with some water, and you guys, we use that on the outside of crust to make things hold to it. That's a great tip for anybody that's in the kitchen cooking.
Right.
You know, we know how to use vinegar to make our seasoning stick to like chips and stuff, but you don't want vinegar on your sweets, okay?
That's true. That's true.
So that vanilla water really helps.
Right.
It really helps when you're making your sweet treats and you want like the cinnamon and sugar to stick or any type of maple syrup to stick. It just helps everything.
Right.
So good. So good. So our bananas have been sitting out getting room temperature, so you guys can see they're melty and all squishy looking. So we're going to make our fake butter. And I'm just going to throw these in the magic bullet and just show you guys it's going to actually look like real butter, because that's what it looks like when you mix it up like that. It really plays tricks on your mind.
Yes, it does.
Alrighty, here we go. Here goes nothing. Look at that. Looks disgusting. If you guys have bananas that aren't frozen, those would be probably ideal. But you know what we do? We use what we got over here. Okay. And if that don't look like melted butter, I don't know what does. Okay. That's looking like melted butter to me. We need about 3/4 cup. So let's see. I think that's perfect. Look at that.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Perfecto. Melted butter right here, y'all. This is it. 3, 4,
1/2 teaspoon of vanilla
9.
extract.
Oh, we had enough. All right, the bottom of our s'mores is looking so good, y'all. So next thing I'm gonna do is melt the chocolate so we can put that as the bottom layer on there. And then we're gonna go ahead and melt the marshmallows and put the Rice Krispies together. So let me show you guys that part. All right, guys, so we just used 2 tablespoons of those Toll House dark chocolate morsels, and these are vegan. I picked them up, like I said earlier, at Target. And I'm gonna use this little brush just to brush them on there so we can have that s'mores effect. So let's go ahead and melt this in the microwave. You guys keep an eye on this. Make sure you don't over microwave it. I think 30 seconds or so should be perfect, okay? So just don't overdo it. Don't burn it. Mommy said they don't have to get melty. So you see they're soft to the touch. They already are melting when you touch them. So that's a perfect consistency because you don't want them to burn. Okay, so we're gonna add just a, let me go ahead and, this is a 1/2 teaspoon of syrup. I'll just put a 1/2 teaspoon in at a time to see how much we need. So there's a teaspoon. Okay, I was gonna put 1 tablespoon, but this might be just all that we need because we don't want it to be too runny.
Okay.
So I'm mixing it. Ooh, y'all, look at that.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good.
That looking good.
Go ahead on.
Yeah.
Staar.
All right. So bring on.
Getting excited.
Yes, looking really good.
Yeah.
We got to spread
Spread
this
quickly.
out quick.
That looking good.
Okay, and we don't want to add too many chocolate chips. So that's what we were trying to use, something to kind of spread it. But it's gonna be so good. We might need a few more chocolate chips. We
For
might
the
need
s'mores
a few
effect.
for the s'mores effect.
That's only 2 tablespoons,
Maybe
right?
2 tablespoons.
Maybe we can do
might
2 more.
2 more tablespoons.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do 2 more tablespoons because we all right with it. If you ain't all right with it, make a smaller batch.
Yeah, smaller batch.
All right, guys, we're just gonna take a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla and add that into our banana mixture. Remember, this is replacing our butter for our Rice Krispie treats. And we're gonna go ahead and pour it in the bowl. Don't touch Gabe. Ah, Gabe! Tearing that apart. We're gonna take 2 packs of these Dandy Vegan Marshmallows. I was able to find these at Whole Foods.
I believe that Miss Lee from Starch with Plants told me about that. So hey, Miss Lee, thank you for telling us about these Dandy's vegan marshmallows, okay? We're super duper excited to try them. This is our first time trying them, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and melt both of these packs of vegan marshmallows into our fake butter, which is the banana, all right? And you guys remember that our recipes are super duper delicious. They are low fat, high carb, but not calorie free, okay? So remember that. Y'all, Gabriel knows it's Sweet Tooth Sunday too. He's in here like, look, I'm ready to strike, okay? He's ready to get him some food. Thank you guys for all of your prayers for Gaby baby. He is feeling a lot better. Look at him. He's ready. He's feeling a lot better. As y'all can, don't put your hands in that. No, Gabe. Come back over here, mommy. He's feeling a lot better. He's ready to eat him a sweet treat. Oh, Gabe. Gabe. Mommy, baby. And you say, oh, you hug a mommy. Oh, you're really trying to get you a sweet treat. He's trying to get him a sweet treat. He's like, look, if I give her a lot of hugs and love, I can get whatever I want. Our Rice Krispie treats that could be really, really easy are a little bit more in depth because mommy wants to make them s'mores, okay? So it's a little bit more work, but I'm thinking it's gonna be a lot better. Everything is looking good. While we are melting our marshmallows, the chocolate's having it's time to kind of harden, so everything's gonna have its distinct layer, the layer of graham cracker crust, the layer of chocolate, and now it's going to be a layer of marshmallow mixture. And then another layer of graham cracker crust on top, okay? Those Dandies, taste that.
All right.
Look at Gabe, he's like, let me taste. Taste, Gaby. You like that? Look at Gabe. Gabe's like, marshmallow. He wipes it on his shirt. Next time you'll wipe it on the couch. Yummy.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. When I blend it all in it.
So we're layering the Rice Krispies in with the marshmallows so that it's not all at once, okay? And now we're just gonna stir it all together. Alrighty guys, this is looking so good. It's very, 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 very sweet.
Let me get a spatula.
Um,
Let me get a spatula.
yeah, the spatula looks good though. I'm getting it out. I have a little spatula over here.
Are you?
Yeah.
A little one? Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Oh, it's cutting good.
Cutting good.
Oh yeah, look at that s'mores. Oh yes, that's looking good. That's good. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Is it good?
You guys can see these came out absolutely perfect. Mommy's idea of putting the graham cracker crust on top. Oh, so good. All right, guys, these s'mores came out so delicious. every single time I think we've done it, then we go and do it again.
All right.
I say that every time, but let me show you guys how delicious these look. Do y'all see that graham cracker crust? Y'all see that layer of chocolate in there? Oh my gosh, they're so good. And I'm gonna take a bite. They're so sweet. So good. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
You're falling all down.
Oh. This is so good.
We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Oh, look. Oh yeah, we did it. We did it. We did it. Hey, hey, we did it. We did it. We got our sweet treat. And they can't be beat. Sweet treats. Sunday.
She is so funny. You guys, mommy loves to have fun. I love that. And actually, the whole family is used to Sweet Tooth Sunday now because this is our 4th week doing it. So you seen Gaby coming in here with his spoon. Quentin already came down talking about I'm about to grab me a cup of milk. So everybody's looking forward to Sweet Tooth Sunday. It's kind of like a tradition now in our house, and it's so much fun.
Right.
So I'm loving it.
I'm loving good. You. I'm loving being in the kitchen with my daughter. And
I love you too, baby.
She's so important to me.
Aww.
So precious.
She's so important to me. You're my baby. You're my baby. So you guys create some traditions in your house. Let everybody come together in the kitchen. Y'all start doing Sweet Tooth Sunday and tag us and let us know what y'all are cooking sweet on Sundays. We would love to see some of your delicious creations. We try to make these as low fat as possible.
Right.
I just put the calories in MyFitnessPal. I got to change them a little bit because I had it at 12 servings, but I think this is going to make 15 nice pieces.
Nice pieces.
Instead of 12 nice pieces. So our calories are going to be just a little bit lower. If you're not following us on MyFitnessPal, make sure you guys do that if you want to kind of see what we're eating. If it can give you guys some type of inspiration, we would love to do that. I'm Staar Fields on MyFitnessPal. Mommy, are you Pastor Dab or... What are you?
I don't know who I am on anywhere.
We'll let you know in the comment section below.
I don't know where I'm at, yeah.
Because we put our calories in there. And one reason that we put our calories in MyFitnessPal, not necessarily to track our calories, but really I'm tracking my protein because I want to make sure I'm getting enough protein because I'm lifting weights and starting to do more stuff like that. So I want to make sure I'm really getting protein so I can kind of get toned up. But, and also I only usually eat 1 meal a day. I eat 1 meal a day and then I eat my protein drink or whatever. So that's why I need to make sure I'm getting enough calories. A lot of people are getting too many calories. But me, I need to make sure I'm eating enough calories because I don't eat that many times a day.
Right, and getting enough protein.
Yeah, so we got to make sure we get enough protein. Right. So, but these Rice Krispie s'mores only have 2.1 grams of fat. So that's not bad at all. They have 3 grams of protein. All right. 72 carbs. I'm glad we're not counting carbs. Lord, Lord. Okay, and 311 calories. So this is a great treat. Don't do it all the time. Right. Because it's not calorie dense at all. But I believe in doing everything in moderation. Yes. And we love our Sweet Tooth Sundays.
Yes,
and
we do.
Probably Gabriel and Quentin will eat most of these. I think out of the cookies, I think they ate most of the cookies. Yeah. So they're enjoying all of these delicious treats. Yes. Those cookies were 96 calories per cookie, the oatmeal raisin cookies we made. So I love that. So I love using MyFitnessPal to track our calories, to track the recipes, to make sure that we are getting the nutrients that we need and everything like that. So I love that. So you can see that. And I'm eating my one little dessert. And I'm going to call it a day, okay? So it is 1:47 a.m. We are getting ready to edit this video and get it uploaded by 10 a.m. for you guys for Sweet Tooth Sunday. We absolutely love and adore you. We thank you so much for following us on our journey, for cooking with us, for eating with us, for loving our Gaby baby and supporting autism and helping us raise awareness for autism. And just everything that you guys do, all of your hearts and your love and your comments and your support. We just love you, love you, love you, love you. Okay, so.
And we thank you and we appreciate you and thank you for supporting us.
Yes, we appreciate you guys. And we will see you in the next video.
Have a blessed day.
Bye.
Bye.